Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. We're here in our volcano-y place. Well, lava in a cave is always a good mixture of extra damage for the enemy, as we found out, as they retreat or come forward to us at will, with Ike looking to be drawing 3 more people onwards, with then a large group of people waiting to just smash them up, let's put it that way. We now have this side to deal with Rolf taking minimal damage, of course, and Soren just lined up going, well, that's a guy in a lot of armor. I feel that I should be there. I feel that this is my place. So, is that actually count as a lava spot or not? Because we're looking at these mottled spots as where the fire lands. This looks like the outer edges. Is it here or there? Because Neff is the best one to draw anyone forward, of course. But then we also have Mia here, with her 10 res. We have Oscar with 14 res. We have a lot of people with res. More to the point, we could probably just get Rolf right into a position to ping a few shots over and easily take the guy out. So, Soren, do you want to start us off? Well, we don't want to get too much in range with anyone melee, which is not going to be an issue. So onwards we go. Fire times 2. We could leave the KO for someone else and just give him attack experience, considering how we're leveling him currently. To be honest, he's just lower level than everyone else, so why not? We've always got Flourish if we need it. So 16 times 2. Elwyn, no, he can't actually defeat the guy off the bat, which is quite crazy for Soren. This is where he props a debt and makes sure that I eat my words. Let's get the battling going. He doesn't even have a critical against this guy. That's quite baffling. Well, he stands to fight another day. Meanwhile, we just go this way and go, well, if Rolf's going to get hit by, fiery blows, then he is going to get hit by fiery blows. It's just going to happen. Iron Bow will sound fine to me. How many charges did it have? I didn't even pay attention. Well, it seems Rolf actually took the damage there. Not something I really expected from him. Mr. Dodge himself, after all. I'm not gaining much experience. We're so close to that level 20 with the Master Crown ready. Right, it seems that that terrain isn't so good for horses passing it, so we just move up for now. It's most likely that, I'm guessing, Rolf will be chosen as the target for any spell shot here. Oh yeah, one of the things I should probably do is finish the guy right in front of me, rather than just run everyone away and down that way. Probably might be a good idea, wouldn't you think? Well, that said, we've kind of got ourselves into a point where he's going to hit me back, but most likely go down either way. Should pay attention to that. I was just too busy getting ready to sort everyone else. I didn't really need to make any kind of block for anyone else. Well, Mia's not going to get hit all the same. She's just going to keep flipping. Take the experience. We don't want Soren getting plonked on the head after all. Right, so choosing to go for Rolf, of course, at close range because of the bow shot. Dodging that. We'll find now if that counts as a lavery spot at the end of the enemy turn, won't we? The Daunt lowers the hit chance of any unit nearby, which means Ike is really good to place at those front lines. He still gets hit. We'll weaken him for someone else, and always gets that lovely attack experience, which is why we place him so far forward. I just like the attack effect, and his hit chance is really quite low for hitting Ike here. In comes Spearman. Halberdier being daunted as well. But of course he has weapon advantage, but the hit chance is so low. We're not going to kill you, but that pretty much will set up someone else. And with a little bit of healing going across from standing nearby, let's get working again. So, if we were to go with the Iron Axe, we'd leave it with, just a little bit too much. We could go for a Javelin and just weaken it a bit more, so then Jill, for example, would come along and just go, haha, I finish you! And then maybe make her work on this guy as well afterwards. Is not a bad idea. That Brave Axe is really getting her through situations at the moment. And then Boyd could probably come in and just ping 2 crossbow shots over. No. Well, he's always got the hand axe, of course, which will definitely do the job. So then we need Reese for healing on you, sir. So if that's how we're going to be doing things, let's have a look at what else. We've got a Storm Sword there. I don't know how close Ike can get near to this guy. But to be honest, everyone should be able to stand up versus what's happening. We can easily clear out those 3 guys with Ranulf in the back, because he won't really get that much experience anyway. He's pretty much going to just destroy enemies if he hits them. So it's Jill for 2 more KOs, it looks like. Where do we place Har at the end of it all, though? That's what I'm wondering. Well, 2 javelin shots over. And Daunt is really just going to completely clog up those guys for everyone else. It's such a nice ability to have on the front line, I think. Attack experience for Har. Always not very much. Right, we can place Har to there. That's not so bad. Does the Storm Sword have an element attributed to it? Anyway, it's a indirect attack, so to be honest, if he attacks at range, we'll be able to attack back at range, and I quite like that little bit of working things out. So Jill is going to come to here for the time being. And Steel Axe that guy for the first KO of this round. And to be honest, I'd say just bring her to, about here. And move you forward, and we'll sing a little Golda. We care about Jill for some reason. I don't know why. No, we know why. Right, so if I move you to here, I don't think you'll be able to be attacked by this guy regardless. So let's get the second row of attack in. Of course, they both attack first. To be honest, if I want to, I can get Boyd right into that guy's face. Well, there's Jill leveled up. Am I going to end up using both of our Dragon Masters? They're just so good, being able to fly everywhere. Which reminds me of a unit that I've missed. Not too much use of Marcia. We want Marcia again, that's for sure. Well, I know for definite that you can reach over to here. So let's get a hand axe times 2 over. He's very accurate with his axes, which also have a boomerang property, as do every thrown weapon in this game. They're quite well made in that respect. So we take out yet another force coming forward. Apart from that, though, I don't know who we can possibly heal up on this turn regarding that, because if I move Ike to there, he's not going to be... Yeah, if I move Reese to there, he's just not going to be in a good place. Right. Well, let's move Ike forward and then start the lures again, I think. So this guy can attack to here. So let's get Ike forward to this spot. I guess changing for the Slim Sword at this point in time, because Ike's running out of those weaponry. And 2 guys that can hit him here. And Ike will not deal much damage back, but he will, of course, get that extra nice little bit of damage on. So it's all fine. Storm Sword, and we got can't attack there. So if Ranulf takes this line... Yes, you can attack as well. Well, Ranulf should be easy enough to defend against that with his defense of 26. No fire to hit him at the moment. And that means that you guys are safe in a lovely arrow formation, pointing where do you want to go. In the meantime, it's time to just burst past these ones. Mia's probably going to be best for it, so let's get Neff and crew forward and start another side's lure. Alright, we've got still Longbowman over here. Essentially, we want a strong front line. With Neff with 18 defense and Oscar there with 18 as well. I think that's our front line to block things off. Of course, they'll get attacked at range here, which is always a problem, but what can you do? So is Neff going to come under quite a bit of attack, I'd imagine. And I'm expecting her to do a dodging duty. The other thing is I could place Soren into that back row where this guy could go for him, but he won't do, if you know what I mean. He just won't. That's just how it is. Which then leaves Mia just to take care of this one. Which she will definitely do. So let's move you to here. Or even better, you to here. That leaves you a little bit safer. Oh, we receive a coin. Okay. You to here, sir. Use a vulnerary to heal yourself up. And that creates our line there, as well as Mia being able to get a little bit further forward. Now, not a strong hit chance for the Hellfire. As we always do the flips to send them up in the air. It's MVP Sword Mistress. Right then, so you're going to go for Ranulf? No, you're going to go back for Jill. Well, I thought Jill was on the stronger curve of the overall defense line there, but I guess she is the lowest level opponent in reach. And no other attacks can come onto Jill, so that's kind of rubbish for them. Right, so now we are at the absolute peak of critical damage that we can do to our opponents here. Well, say critical and you shall receive. We did a little bit more than expected. And it's you guys coming for Neff. Right, you've got the advantage, of course. Dodge! Ah, 21. Well, one more hit and you can get him. Well, that was a lot of damage for you to take, especially with the longbow shot that's coming in on you. A very low hit chance. Reflected. But at least we know how we're going to advance across the next bit of the line, don't we? And you're going to go for Jill again. Well, Jill took a big whack that turn. The hit chances were definitely not on her side as reinforcements come in. But we also know regardless that we can heal up. And that a lot of the enemy troops have just walked into the stupid place. So, Jill, shall we get a heal on you first of all? Seems like the right thing to do. And let's get rolling. So break this line and then we're pretty much approaching the main enemy formation. It's still this group, however, without a healer that needs to get some more stuff going for them. Neff, in the meantime, however, I think can just go and bypass stuff because there's not really anyone else in her range. Let's just let her go straight past for the longbowman and see if she can double. The hit chance is not that high. But then she's Neff. She'll continue to restore her own HP and keep on advancing. Alright then, to here then, Soren. I think you should burst a little bit of thunder from the sky in the cave. Now you're proccing a dent. Could have procced it the last time. Oh well, KO goes to you. Could have always flourished again. And then everyone else can move on forward as much as they can anyway. Let's move... And no one else can move too far. Let's move Rolf to here. No shoving. Be nice to each other. As this line can get forward a little bit. Right, so you can go that far, can you? And we also have a steel bowman that can actually get in range of Rolf at the moment. That I was not expecting. Alright. If there wasn't, I would definitely put Oscar down here, but for the time being, let's put him to here. And deal with this line of troops. Alright, so as expected, the Claw is not going to be able to take one of these down, but it is useful for us just to wheedle a little bit of HP away. As the slow, lumbering, gargantuan, shielded warrior walks towards the fast, easily able to dodge General of the Lagoos. I would call him a general. He's the tactician too, you know. Alright, so let's weaken people and beat them down as much as we can. To do that, however, we're probably going to need to, use that brave axe just a little bit more. One of the things we kind of need is, if we take out one of these first. Yeah, let's go take you. It's just good that the brave axe you've been given by the king of the troops you betrayed works out very well for you. Otherwise it would be kind of quite a bit harder to level you up at this point, Jill. It really would. Because that should leave you at range that, of course, Racing can get over. Shouldn't be long till he transforms, and then our troop can start a ridiculous surge forward. Alright, hand axe times 2 will do that much. So 16 there. Essentially, we need to kill all these. It's 7 damage there, which is probably more likely to happen. Killer Axe times 2 is probably the best bet on you, then. Now, you're not standing in a fiery spot, I don't think. Daunted as well. No criticals. Not too useful, sir. Maybe I'll make Ike take the KO at this rate. Well, let's take down the HP of this foe as well, and then choose who we're boosting up. Actually managing to hit hard, and for a fair bit of damage, these guys do pack a punch. Where to move to is the interesting thing. Right, so Racing can get to many a spot, but a lot of them involve now being in the fire if he tries to do anything. Mainly due to the way I've placed people. So if I want to boost someone up, it looks to me like Boyd might be the best option. And taking down this guy might be, with Ike, might be one of our first options here. Otherwise, I could get Reese boosted up, and with his spell power, you can easily break one of them down. But there's the Iron Sword used. And I think that's a level up for our main man yet again. Level 18 gets speed. Thinking we should have BXP leveled him up, don't you? He was got near that limit, if you know what I mean. His speed is still 2 off. He needs 2 more levels. He's not really going to get that much higher in mag, luck, and res, so to be honest, battle experience looks the way to go for him from now on. Don't waste their combat experience like that. That combat level, that was weak. It was rubbish to do that. Which leaves just one last blow. Now, I don't think Jill's going to be able to take this guy down. So what we're looking at possibly is Boyd, I think. And stepping our heron to over here when no one is anywhere in range. Now we could do this one of two ways. We can do it with a hand axe and take him down that way, or we can just walk back a little bit and easily smack him down in probably 1 or 2 blows. Right. Yeah, steel axe will do me. He's got a sword versus axe, so he is stronger. In terms of hit chance, but it's all good. Boyd knows what he's doing. Slay out Boyd and level up. Right, luck, defense, and res with a little bit of HP. Well, I feel justified in my IQ usage because we kind of needed to get people down because there were holes in the wall that could have meant that fleshy people like our heron friend were going to be attacked, but only one, stat up is rubbish. Meanwhile, the player phase begins for another round. Neff continues to heal up as the enemies come forward and stand in the fire yet again. The bowman didn't want to move. It seems that is a very defensive formation along that way. So as we converge on their position, join me next time for more Fire Emblem as we break down the walls. Bye-bye.